Hey folks, I'm CPC Gamer, and welcome to the stream! I'm making Gauntlet jokes, and Gauntlet 4 is playing, and you know what that means, and what that means is I'm reasonably confident we're finishing this today. I'm going to slam my face into this game for the next 3 hours, and probably get to the end? Here's hoping. Let's go over to the game. Now, are you actually capturing? Oh my goodness, you are. It could mean that I'm going to play Gauntlet 4. I don't believe I have any means to do that. Do I? No. Well, maybe we can fix that. But, no, Sortie is my, alright, here comes this is the final music. So that's what that is. Right. What were we doing? We were running all the way away from a pursuing ghost. That's what we were doing. So let's keep that going. And then... not entirely sure what. I think we need to find another piece of the mirror for the lunar eclipse. And... there's got to be something to do in that final area that we found behind us now, where we were attacked. I don't know. I just feel like if I go there now, your ghost is going to show up and just kill us with her screen turn grey powers. Ooh. See, I knew this was the right way. You gotta follow the ghost. He'll show you where to go. And the answer is almost certainly directly into a trap. It's almost a shame that the ghost hiding in that lamp sprung that trap on us. Because now I don't believe she's going to get it again. Didn't I come this way? Nice! I was almost certain I was gonna fail on that one. Alright. Oh, that's right, I have been this way, because there's the altar in here, isn't there? Oh, but now I know there's a door there, and I can open it. Presumably I could have grabbed that before. Wait. Is this the room I've been in? Oh, apparently I've not been in here, because here's the mask piece that I presumably would have had. Empirical Woodland, you're not late, just like Greece wasn't late the other day. Everyone's here on time. We're having a wonderful time. Oh, hello. I'm hoping I'm going to be able to finish this today. Or at least main game. You know what the Fatal Frame series is like, which is bonus content. Yeah, I have been in here before, because I took a picture of you. Alright. I guess that mask piece just didn't feel like spawning before. Well, that's okay. But yeah, hello, Crowley9, and Ardent Slacker, and Empirical Woodland. Oh, Empirical Woodland, you didn't spot it because you were streaming, but check it out. with the dolls, we got the funny number. I'm not allowed to find any more dolls now, because then it won't be a funny number. Oh, speaking of which, hello. Unless that's the sound you make. Just keep making those soft chimes in the background of this cutscene, that's fine. Oh, Wales is here as well, with the glitter. Thank you very much. Absolutely go freshen up after the barn. This is some spooky nonsense anyway. You don't want to be dealing with this. This is... Have I done this fight before? I feel like I have. This is the guy who was following us around the house, wasn't it? Maybe? I don't know. I'm sure I've fought him before, because he's, launching his masks at me. And I know that I've done that. Oh, no, I'm thinking of you guy from the path, whom we fought as the detective. That's right. So, let's just top up on that. You didn't see anything. Need you to show up because I've got this nice crush lens waiting for you. You ready? Making ghosts cry, brah. Cool. Can you let me go back through that door? Because I really need that doll. No, I can't. Did I stop right before a boss and the end of the chapter? I think I did. I sure did. Alright, is chapter 12 the last one? Or are they gonna go for 13? Answers on a postcard, everyone. There is a face in the ceiling? I've only just noticed that. Summary. Ruka finally knows the truth. Her father, seeking to fulfill his destiny by completing the mask of the lunar eclipse, put organ masks on his own daughter and 4 other girls, and had Sakuya dance as the vessel in the rite of descent. But the rite did not succeed. Ruka lost her memory, and Sakuya fell into a death-like slumber. Until one day she awoke. Sakuya, who was never supposed to awaken, who could not awaken, the deaths of her friends, the mass disappearance of the islanders, it was all brought about by the obsessions of one man, Ruka's father, Soya. How can this tragic story be brought to an end? Can Ruka atone for her father's mistakes? The lunar eclipse is near, and Sakuya will bring destruction to all. Now, you chaps might remember... final chapter, let's go! You chaps might just remember that I mentioned that the game gave somewhat of a spoiler. Essentially right at the very start, and I didn't say what it was. I just sort of left it for you guys to potentially think about and, figure out on your own. I'm going to show what it was just as soon as I am able. Just Just think about it. See if you can... See if you can think about what it was. Right. Where is that doll? Father was always in here making his masks. All I remember is the sound of his hammer. His back facing me. I can't remember his face. What did it look like when he turned to face me? I wasn't hearing things, was I? Like, as soon as I came in... Oh, nope. I wasn't hearing things, was I? Amazing. I'm like... I certainly heard that chime throughout the entire fight. I was really hoping I didn't miss it. There's an old book here. It must have belonged to Sawyer. It is said that the art of the House of Yomotsuki reached its peak in the time of Soetsu. After the Day of Tranquility, the masks he made were feared, and all of them were burned. The only ones left are the depictions engraved in the underground shrine in Shugen Temple. The form of the mask of the lunar eclipse must have originated in that shrine. Sitting in front of the engraved masks, I realize the tranquility reached by Soetsu, and appreciate the height of his skill. I have approached that skill in the long hours spent at that shrine improving myself, but it's not enough. The sun of inspiration broke through the clouds, and I realized what was missing when Dr. Haibara showed me that photo. Long ago, Professor Kunihiko Aso came to watch the Rogetsu Kagura. He took photos of it, and in one of those photos I saw it. I saw the mask of the lunar eclipse made by Soetsu. Others may not see it, but I do. I don't know why the long-lost mask appeared in the photo. They say the camera obscura can show the past. Maybe it captured some kind of spiritual remnant of Soetsu. The photo is somewhat distorted, but the intensity of the mask of the lunar eclipse, Soetsu's goal, is captured perfectly. I must surpass Soetsu. I must achieve his life's goal. I must forge the mask of the lunar eclipse. Darkrai, welcome in. Always with the studying, but also, you done it. You got your degree, and now you're studying to become driving Darkrai. Yeah. The fact that no one has ever seen the Hallowed Realm does not mean that there is no such place. After all, even when the moon is eclipsed and completely hidden from sight, it doesn't cease to exist. I swear I thought I saw the filament light up red. I don't want you to light up red. I did all I could, used all means available, and created a perfect mask. There was not a single flaw in it. So why did she blossom? Why did the rite of descent fail? Was it the vessel or the organs? Whatever the reason, the resonance has started, and nothing can stop it now. Just like my ancestor Soetsu, I have brought about the Day of Tranquility. Suppose the least I can do is witness the end with my own eyes. That is all I deserve.
きはみの面を作るためにあそこで長い時間を費やした。あの場所は静かだ。
Dang, look at you, Zachary, studying to be a physicist. What a smart fella. What happened to my father? Where did he go? There's a breeze flowing from behind the altar. It looks like it can be moved. Move the altar? Yes! What if I say no? What if I just leave and go home? I don't believe I can leave and go home. But you know what? That's fine. You gotta go forwards to go back. My torch found something. Where is it? Is it in here? Close enough. Oh, thank goodness for that. I genuinely forgot that I didn't have one of those. I will let you in on a secret, Zachary. Not a secret, I brag about it a lot, but... So I went for a job interview, British Airways. I forget the number of applicants. It was something like 350,000 applicants. I placed 11th. So I didn't get in, because they take the top 10. But, like, if I can place that highly, I have no doubt that somebody as smart as yourself, the great ace attorney, will be able to get in. You can do it. We believe in you. I want to say one of my aunts worked in radiography. She did something in the hospital. Because, fun thing, my family's first computer, like what you would recognize, you know, like a mouse and keyboard computer, not the CPC, was an ex-hospital one, and we used it for, like, writing newspapers and making posters and playing Paratrooper. What a good game that was. Am I going to have to fight you through this door? I really don't want to have to do that. I mean, I'm going to have to fight you eventually, so... I don't know. Bring it on. Oh no, we're going to the caverns. Rotate the frequency to 111 hertz. I didn't unlock folklore studies, so I can't do that. I'm talking about World of Horror really badly. Yeah, there it is. Can I power anything up? Yes, I can. Can I power up Crush? Yes, I can! The more energy that I put into Crush, the better I will do in the final boss. If it weren't for World of Horror, I wouldn't have made a Twitch account and felt Beep Salt, and by extension, all of you. That's the wrong button. That's weird to think about, isn't it? Excuse you. Well, it's like I was talking about when I was playing the CPC games. Like, if I hadn't played Fruit Machine, what would have happened next? What would I be doing now? I don't know. Certainly not playing Fruit Machine on Twitch. Do you know what? I I was thinking that as I was playing Fruit Machine. Like, does this... am I gonna get yelled at for doing this? There we go. But I didn't, so everything is fine. I think because even Twitch was looking at those 8-bit graphics and like, man, I don't know, kid. You gotta start from somewhere, I guess. It's his father's. He was here. The Rogetsu Kagura is supposed to appease the dead, but I wonder if they are really in such anguish that they need to be appeased. Dr. Haibara's take on the matter is that souls are collections of memories. They cannot be destroyed. If that's true, then death is nothing but endless memory, endless solitude, and endless suffering. Can we ease the suffering of the dead by destroying those memories? There are masks that can do this. The mask of the vessel lets her lose herself, and the mask of the lunar eclipse forged by Soetsu also clears all memory for a short time. However, erasing memory would leave nothing behind. Soetsu thought that there was more than oblivion left behind after all memory is lost. Reduce a circle enough and it becomes a point. No matter how small the circle gets, there is always a point left behind. The same goes for people and for souls. Everyone's circle is different, but if you keep shrinking it, it becomes a point. The point of origin from which all have come, the final destination ultimately shared by all. That point is Soetsu's hallowed realm. I am fascinated by this idea. I believe this to be the place we come from at the moment of birth, and the place we pass through at the moment we lose ourselves. The hallowed realm is in all of us. So is salvation. Soetsu tried to reach the hallowed realm using the mask of the lunar eclipse. Is this not the true purpose of the Rogetsu Kagura? No, the true purpose of the rite of descent? Soetsu stumbled on the road to salvation, but I, Soya Yomotsuki, will forge the true mask of the lunar eclipse. So basically it all seems to come down to them other guys got it wrong. But you know what? I get it right. I know what I'm doing. Anything this way? Looks like progression that way. Also, yes. Please hug your ghosts. Or they will hug you. Do you know what? I would bet ghosts feel like cobwebs. Like, if you were going to hug a ghost, it would just be like grabbing a big fistful of cobwebs, if such a thing were possible. Could have said candy floss, which is essentially the same consistency. But But I said it, and I can't unsay it. So there it is. I feel strangely calm despite the coming of the inevitable end. I spent a lot of time in this place, with my masks, in search of Soetsu, and devoting myself to improving my art and exceeding even the art of Soetsu's time. And yet, I invited the day of tranquility. But now I think that perhaps my Mask of the Lunar Eclipse was not a failure. Sakuya has blossomed even more completely and brilliantly than on the last day of tranquility. If, on the next eclipse, Sakuya were to perform the rite of descent, she would blossom even further. That blossomed face is precisely the Mask of the Lunar Eclipse that Soetsu was searching for. At least, that is my final hypothesis. Sakuya will be here soon. Until she comes, I want to stay here and to enjoy the silence. Jelly, welcome in. Yes, slightly cold cobwebs. There you go, that is what it would feel if you were to grab some ghosts. Why are you lit up? Because there's gonna be something cool over here. Is that enough? Of course it's not enough. I need 15 more. Do you reckon they're going to give us 15 red stones between now and the final door? I don't think they are. But let's hope. The only Sakuya that I know otherwise is I'm pretty sure one of the Tohos is called Sakuya. There's Alice and Flanders and Kappa Kaiju and Nyotengu. That's dead or alive. Yes, one of the Tohos is Sakuya. Amazing! My bit worked. Cherno. I know Cherno because Cherno's perfect math class is a really good track in Drum Master. What's a Toho other than an Andy? Oh, I see what that was. We talking about feet? Is that what we're doing? Well, we're not. Thank you very much. We're talking about this weirdly metallic rock texture. And something's glowing, but I can't find it. Is it down here? Oh, Wales is back! Hello! This is just the distraction I need. Do you know who we love? Oh, Wales. That's right. Ah, it's blue. Purple Woodland, you stop spreading misinformation, please. And thank you. Is not into that. And yea, a great disaster did befall the Isle of Rogetsu. The rite of descent being performed, the vessel, wearing the mask of the lunar eclipse, fell into a deep sleep. Then did awaken and blossom. And yea, the blossomed vessel did resonate, and caused many to blossom also, till the island entire was aught but blossomed faces. The blossomed ones, being tranquil, were void, and were thus living, yet deceased. that's that's a good quote. So cameth the day of tranquility. There were those who, hiding in the primeval passage and offering prayer that this disaster may pass, were saved. Henceforth, if those who, coming to bud, show the signs of blossoming, it is set down that thou must harvest the face. Something else lit up. Where was it? You should not add that to my title, Empirical Woodland. Again, this is additional lies. I'm gonna... That's not what that picture was. I was looking at that quivering sleeve. Alright, I'm gonna pick this up. Very quietly, because that had better not have been red spirit stones, because if that's what that was, then I'll be very upset. No, don't. I saw it, Zarkrai and Wales. I saw that you had redeemed Show and Tell. I was waiting to get to a good point to do it, which is now. So we're going to pause the game, and I'm going to set my controller down, and I'm going to remember which one it is, which is this one. Alright. Today's Show and Tell is this. My goodness. Wales. What is this? So I mentioned a time or two that Wales sent a little something to Tiny Child. Just because. Why would you not treat Tiny Child? Well, she also sent a little something to me. There is, on the left, a little fancy handkerchief with a handwritten note. And on the right is kind of like this concertina-style sketchbook that just folds out and out and out and out and out. And it is wrapped in the cloth that is used to make kimonos for dolls. If I remember the note correctly. And there was also beautiful long letter, which I'm not going to post because there's some like personal stuff in there, like people's names and stuff. I'm not about sharing none of that. But like, yeah, it was a lovely little note, and it's like, I'm watching you stream right now, and I'm writing you this note, and then I'm gonna go and send it to you, and it's just lovely. And it goes along with things like, you know, subscriptions and cheers and follows and watching along. None of you guys have to do this. And I'm not expecting that anyone would, or disappointed if you don't. But the fact that you guys do, that makes me feel fantastic. And it's one of the reasons why I'm glad. Why I am glad that I am friends with you guys. Because, like, this is my love language, is, hey look, I found this thing and it made me think of you. Do you know the number of, like, dumb memes and stuff that I send to Neve? And it makes her smile every single time because it's dumb memes that make me think of her. That's me and how I express love and affection. So when you guys do that in turn, that means a lot. And that's great. Thank you very much, everyone, for doing that. Particularly Wales for sending this right here from Japan to me. I'm not sure what I'm gonna write. I might use it actually. When I fill out my Penguin notebook, I might use this one as my stream notebook. But yeah, it's a super cool little thing. So thank you very much, O Wales, for redeeming Show and Tell, and for sending this over in the first place. You're pretty great. Now we're gonna go back to the stream. We're just gonna point out I like these emotes. Just like, yeah, I'm gonna hastily scribble down notes about what CPC Gamer is saying. Maybe I have Adeli do that at some point. I don't know. I'm gonna continue on with my game now. Well, I figured I can use it however I want, but at the same time, you want to use it for something nice, don't you? Kosaka is looking forward to when we get to the Coma 2. Well, it's on the list. Can I can take a picture of you. Hi. Coma 2 is on the list. It's not going to be the next one. Stones are stacked on the shoreline. But, yes. We're going to finish this one up first of all. Is this that same dumb beach from Signalis? No, because I see the moon. The eclipse is almost complete. The moon is right. This cave should lead to the lighthouse. Sakuya must have headed up there, the closest place on the island to the moon. You should play Signalis, Zakurai. I believe they are looking at patching it, if they haven't done so already, to make it a little more accessible. I thought that I was hearing the doll sound. I was hearing the doll sound! Right. How are we doing with that? 72. That's not bad at all. 72 out of 79. Alright, let's just flick through these real quick to see if I've missed any, like, in the building. Hope we don't mind. There's one in the operating room? And one in the mortuary. Oh, and that's the one in the lift that Rin mentioned yesterday. So 3 there, 3 at the bottom of the list. And one more that I have missed in the Rogetsu antechamber. Oh man, I just came from there. I'm not going back there. But yeah, no, Signalis, they have or will patch the game to give it a little bit more in the way of accessibility. One of the big things is that the game severely restricts how many things you can carry around and what you can do with them, which at a point becomes detrimental to the gameplay. It makes me think of Alone in the Dark on the 360, which... Don't be invoking that game. It's not very good. Everyone hated that one. But as far as I know, one of the things they're working on is fixing some of that. Essentially, the flashlight mod from Doom. Oh, it's you. Nah, of course that one didn't count. I should learn to stop being so greedy. That never works. Alright, one more and we should be good to go. Wish this game had more surprises. The story is becoming very obvious. Well, to be fair, it's not always necessary to fully explain a story. Let's just flick back to that for now. It's not always necessary to explain a story. Like I'm gonna talk about my wife again. Silent Hill 2. There's a lot in that game that is left unsaid, but that absolutely means something. Aha. Right. Do we get any other extra bits for 70 things? It appears no, we do not. Sad times. Oh, we do. We get the band outside of the EU suit if you're playing Fatal Frame 5. Man, people were so mad at that. Anyways, I mentioned that this game has spoilers in it. Here's the spoiler. The Ragetsu Kagura mask is available, like, as a thing that you can wear. So, yeah, hey, what's up? Why have I no memories of this place? Well, guess what? It's because you wore the mask. It's right there. Alright, anyways, I'm gonna keep that on. Well, hopefully it will grant us extra protections against ghosts. +2 to spectral damage. Which is a shame. I much prefer wearing glasses, but there you go. Do you know what? Do you know what I'm gonna do? Do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna top up on that. And I'm gonna top up on that. It's not like there's anything else I'm going to be buying with my points right now. Probably shouldn't have done that. There's going to be a bunch of cool unlockable stuff after I complete the game, and now I can't afford it. Oh well. Hello, Emma. Hope we're doing well. Also, thank you, Zakurai, for redeeming your deluxe nothing. All forged by hand. Every one of them. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So, it's not necessary, excuse me, to fully explain every part of a story. And occasionally, stuff works better if you don't explain it. Recently, somebody got to talking about Condemned. And Condemned Part 1, really, really spooky. Because, hey, why is all this spooky nonsense happening? I don't know. Because then in the second game, they go, oh, it's because everyone's tired because of noisy hubcaps. And, like, suddenly, they've explained the mystery. And it's not a mystery anymore, so it's not scary anymore. Which is a shame, because Condemned 1 is great. old book is lying where the ghost disappeared. If one whose face hath become as the mask of the lunar eclipse performeth once more the rite of descent on the night of the moon's eclipse, great resonance occurreth. Great resonance occurreth. This great resonance doth consume the island and spread out from it, causing all to blossom. The only way to seal this person is the true mask of the lunar eclipse. Placing it thereon, and so performing the rite of descent, will send their spirit back to the moon and cause the resonance to cease. Yet know ye it is forbidden to look at the face of the one who becometh the mask of the lunar eclipse. Only whilst wearing the mask can thou look at the mask. Yet know ye doing thus puts thee in peril of blossoming. The rest is illegible. That is like my parents' church when it's time to pray, and they start with the these and the thous. Because you got to be reverent when you do your praying. Anything around here? Nah. Okay. Continuing upwards. Another good example that comes to mind is The Suffering, because that game leaves a big question mark over it at the very end, where is all this the busted jank just happening to the island, or is it all in your head, or is it what the hell? And then the second game comes around, it's like, nah, it's everywhere. Man, don't go to Detroit. Get killed by the gun spider. Was it Detroit? I think it was Detroit. It was probably Detroit, let's be honest. Is anyone hearing this? I'm not liking this. I don't like these sounds. I'm not paranoid. You are. Click. Hello. Legendary human. Amazing. That means I'm gold. Ah, I could have gotten a crush shot. I don't even need one. I'm doing alright. One more good shot should do it. I'm going to say both Empirical Woodland because, man, Detroit had so many chances to get a decent message going, and it didn't. That was a bad miss. I felt myself doing that and missing that. Nice. As I made that second shot. Like, I shouldn't do that. I should just save this film. Hopefully, they will give us another save point, like, right before the back door for the boss. So I can top up on healing items again and just... Oh, hey! Sup? You tell me that wasn't enough. Are you magic pixeling me right now? That's fine. It's fine. That is a really good way of using this ambient sound, because as soon as the creepy ghost music ended, ghost picture, there is ghost picture. Because as soon as the creepy ghost fight music ended, this festival music faded back in, and it's just like, no, everything's fine. Something just lit up. And anyone see it? Is it all the way down there on the ground floor? Oh no, it's down here. Is this just going all the way down? I don't want to go down. Going up. I've had that, or at least had that said to me in certain metropolitan American cities, Atlanta, where, hey, this, like, 2-block radius is fine. Don't step out of that 2-block radius at the end of the night, because, oh man, not coming back from that. Doing this again? We're doing this again, aren't we? It's you again. It's you again. It's you again! I saw you. Where did you go? Ah! Sawyer. I see what I did there. Darkrai's gonna go grab dinner. Good. Enjoy your dinner. Return. Let us know what it is. Chat. You know what's coming. What did you have for dinner? Or tea, as we call it around my way. A source of great confusion to some of my Polish co-workers. I thought tea was the drink, yeah, but it's also the meal. How do you differentiate between the two? You don't. It's just tea. Double cheeseburger and chips with cheese. Do you know what? Chips and cheese, good shout. Only now, at the end, when everything is about to be lost, do I understand. I followed eagerly in Soetsu's footsteps. I saw what Soetsu saw. I thought what he thought. As I did all that he did before me, I became Soetsu. It is ironic that here, on the precipice of death, I have regained some sense of clarity. If the rite of descent is performed again, Sakuya's blossomed face will become the mask and will blossom even further, but she will only be appeased when the next rite is performed. According to the legend, in order to seal the vessel who blossomed on the previous day of tranquility, the rite of descent was performed once more. I can't be certain, but I think that if the vessel is brought back to the state she was in when she received the souls of the dead, her soul will return as well. But what was missing from that rite of descent? Something to appease a troubled soul? To reverberate in it and bring peace? Does that mean I get the mask now? Alrighty, let's keep going up. The stairs are broken, probably due to corrosion. Well, thank goodness you're here. Something I'm hoping is that in addition to unlocking whatever it is I unlock for completing the game, I hope that the game says, and here's how to unlock all these other bits and pieces. Here's what you get. So like I will go here, and instead of just being question marks, it will say, hey, you need to, I don't know, find all $79. To get this one, you need to do such and such. And then there's the answer. Let's take that off. I'm going to put glasses back on. Thank you very much. Glasses are much cooler than masks. Okay. I think this way is gonna be where we find whatever is setting off my ghost radar. No, it's not. Okay. Is it? Yes, it is. Something has appeared in the photo. Okay. Now we continue on upwards and see what we see. What do we see? I don't know. We see really cool shadow effects. Like, say what you want to say about the graphics to this game. Thanks, I will. They look like Windows 95. But, man, the Wii was really good with those shadows, wasn't it? It sure was. I do not believe that that is what I caught. I was shooting right into that light. But sure, whatever, that's fine. Yellow? Oh, that's good. That's really good. Are you tracking me? She is. That's also really good. You say the graphics in this game taste like bureaucracy. So like red tape and ink stamps. There be on the Isle of Rogetsu a maiden who is guardian of the moon. Yes, it is. Not that it be. Don't have to speak to me like that. I'm not a tourist. Hydrate or die? I think I will. Thanks. What are we drinking today? Sailor Moon Crystal Ocean Bomb. as the Sailor Mercury flavor, because she's the best one. It's pear flavor. It's alright. There be on the isle of Rogetsu a maiden who is guardian of the moon. This maiden playeth the moon sounds, and doth protect the moon for all. The isle is abound with myriad forms of moon sound, and for each a distinct spiritual state. One of the moon sounds is the moon song, being a melody that doth let the spirit reach the moon. This moon song is as the soothing beat of the womb, bringing peace. At times disaster may befall the moon, the worst bringing resonance, and that with it blossoming. Being so a disaster in the moon, the maiden playeth the moon song to pacify the troubled moon and souls, allowing said souls to return to the hallowed realm. I did hear that. I did hear you! Yeah. I'm really sorry, but I have to do this. Silent Hill 1 also has a point where it ends on top of a lighthouse. And so does Shattered Memories. Oh, there's a super cool final stage. Look at this final stage. I'm so glad you waited for me, Ghost. That's why you power up the Crush power-up, because you get to one-shot the final boss. Is it Silent Hill or is it Clock Tower 3? Well, Clock Tower 3, I was thinking Clock Tower 3, I'll be honest with you, because that game has this massive section where you have to, Actually, was that it? Alright. Yeah, Silent Hill 1 does end in this weird extra-dimensional space. But, that might be Silent Hill footsteps, but it... I saw you! Cheeky. The UFO ending ends on top of the lighthouse. And in Shattered Memories, as soon as you get to the lighthouse, the game ends. And it's really clever. You spend the whole game aiming up to the lighthouse. And the game doesn't necessarily tell you that. Oh, it's you. Oh no. I have the score from Mother's room. And the guide to decoding it from Father's room. So this is the Moon Song. The Moon Song, being a melody to let the spirit reach the moon. Being so a disaster in the moon song shall pacify the troubled moon and souls, allowing said souls to return to the hallowed realm. Okay. I really hope this isn't one of those get this right or die instances, because, man, the hassle I have had. I'm going to actually write this one down. Are we ready? We're ready. Right. first note is G. It's B. Yeah, busk. Oh, I didn't get those notes at all. This is going to suck. Get ready for game over, everybody. First time! First time! Crowley, I'm disappointed that I had piano classes. I asked for violin lessons. Thanks. And so, the mnemonic device that I have for remembering the right-hand stave: eccentric gnomes busk dead fast. And I was criticized for doing this in high school because gnome is apparently not a G word. Pretty sure it is. And if anything, I would criticize the fact that I did not use the correct grammar. Friggin' Mickey Mouse at the end of Kingdom Hearts over here. Don't take the credit. I did all the work. Every good boy deserves fudge. That works. And then the other ones is face in the space, because it's F-A-C-E. Oh, wait. No, let's turn that down. That sounds like a pop song. We're not going to listen to that. Saved. Sorry, we're just gonna have to do this in silence for now, everyone, because, man, that was... I know what we're gonna listen to. I know what we're going to listen to. We're gonna go to you. Yeah, let's go for you. Let's fade you in. I love this piece of music so much, and I think it will fit. I don't know how long it's probably gonna loop by the time we get to the end of the credits. But still, it's gonna save me from the hell of content claim when the pop song gets picked up on YouTube. Oh, he looks like the Detective Man! And we know that now. And then he turns into fireflies, and there's the ending where he's floating on the water, and there's a sequel where we become pop stars. Oh, hey, it is World of Horror. There's, the invisible pole in the water in that one level. Hopefully that is a reference to what I was talking about, Emma. And we're also... Oh, it is! I was joking, but here we are. You know what's terrifying? Kelp. Just kelp forests. Don't like them. But, there you go. And hey, check that out! We done it! We went and completed Fatal Frame 4, just like I said I would. I thought you might like this song, Crowley. It may have crossed my mind when I was firing it up from my folder, but yeah, it's a good one. We did it. Truly, we are the Fatal Frame. Anyway, thoughts on this game? I think it's alright. I touched on it a little bit as I was playing through it. It feels like a fairly low budget entry, because how many times did we fight like that one scruffy dude and his friend with the mask? Many times. Within like just room to room, they kept showing up, and there they were again. So I'm not too keen on that. It may be the case that there are exclusive / missing, easy to miss ghosts. I don't know because I didn't look them up. So for example, if you look at Fatal Frame 1, has the Wandering Monk. Entirely random encounter. No scripted encounters. You have to find him randomly in order to fight him. I don't know if there was any of this. Get the hell out of here! Suda51 worked on this? Well, there you go. I never would have known that if I hadn't read it in the credits. I feel like this was way too hinged for Suda to have his fingers in it. Like, there weren't nearly enough goofy mini-games or like little pixely bits. Nobody was an assassin. That would have made it a little more clear. But there you go. I didn't know he worked on this. But have we looped? I remember seeing these credits before, because I was gonna go, oh, the ending's theme tune is called Noise. Oh no, we haven't, because there's Super Mario Club. That's the first time I remember seeing that. But yeah, I think this game's alright. There's elements that I don't like. I'm going to talk about that sliding tile puzzle right about now, because I reacted poorly to that sliding tile puzzle because I dislike sliding tile puzzles in much the same way that I dislike being shot. You know? Like, just don't do it. Yeah, it feels like an absolute slap in the face compared to everything else that this game is and does. And no, don't do that. Copyright message was in English and French. It only goes for English and French. IGS, free reign to do whatever you want. Thanks, Brexit. Alright, let's see how we did. Or is this the post-credits? This might be the post-credit screen. I was expecting the results. Oh, that is the post-credit screen, because the moon is right. Because otherwise, how else would we know that the eclipse has passed without incident if you did... Man, ignore that. Hey, are we gonna... Should we debug test, like, the unlock strings? Forget about it. We don't need a space. It's just... Mission mode unlocked. Stop lens unlocked. Sense unlocked. You caught the stripes unlocked. Casual kimono brown unlocked. You caught the flowers and goldfish unlocked. Let's save the game. There we go. Oh, and it turns blue because we got everything. Like, we completed the game. Cool. Alright, bear with me for just one moment. Oh, and we got a new title screen! Oh, I like that. Alright, bear with me a second. Let's just pull you up. Fatal Frame 4 unlocks. Alright, where are you? Unlockables. Clear the game once. Clear the game once. Clear the game once. Collect $20, $40, $60. Get the hell out of here. There's a Mary Rose outfit? That's gonna be... Is that the one that was cancelled? Like, it's in the code, but you can't have it? I can believe that's the... And I made that Nyotengu joke as well. How about that? I bet that's the one that's, like, on... Like, in the data, but you can't have it. Probably because of licensing rights, I would imagine. Accessories. $20, $40. Have saved data from Fatal Frame 5? That's interesting. Pre-order bonus. Clear all missions. Not doing that. Paid DLC. Yeah, okay, so it looks like all of the bonuses are collect the dolls. And yeah, sure enough, there it is. Infinite mode. Usually that's going to be called festival mode in Fatal Frame titles. Clear all missions with S rank. Because if you're good enough to do that, you don't really need film. Is there any post-game content? I'll bet there isn't. Is there a chapter select? That'd be cool. There is. Stop lens. Sense lens. Well, sense pickup. That's gonna be where the rest of the ghosts that I missed come from, right? Yeah. That's kind of cool. Do I want to put that on? Sure, let's put that on. And then you get the casual kimono in brown. That's not as cool. This is his bonus. That's his bonus for collecting all the dolls. Or as many of the dolls as I did. So let's just put you back in the regular clothes, detective cool guy. And then Madoka has changed her outfit? Has she? Yeah, because she had the purple sunglasses on. But that's not the outfit that she normally wears, is it? Because normally she's got, like, the off-the-shoulder thing, and it's black, and it looks super cool. Oh! I missed a plot point! CPC Gamer, knower of things in video games. But see, she did have the sunglasses. That's what I said. So, extras. We've done the extras. Gallery. Oh, is this just like concept art? That's kind of cool. Normal ending movie. That's gonna be complete the game on the hardest difficulty is what that's gonna be. And then mission mode is as Ruka face the wrath of Maruka once more, as Choshiro fights a powered-up Yuko Magaki. You mean it's not Magaki's birthday? Anyway, I've been wanting to do that the whole time. Right. Let's save that. There you go. We did it, everybody. We finished Fatal Frame. I'm going to go back and play that and get the last few dolls that I missed. And seriously, why was there a Mario Rose outfit? What possibly made you think that that was a good idea? Because it was made by Koei Tecmo. That's why they did that. Pretty sure the original version of the game as well had, what's it? Mario and Luigi outfits. Because I remember seeing that, actually, there's Mario and Luigi outfits, because the hats have ludicrous jiggle on them. They bounce around, just like flan on a spring, you know? That's what it looks like. Now, we're halfway through what I normally do for my stream, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to pause, and we're going to come back. Am I going to keep this as part of Fatal Frame? I think I am. Alright, give me a second, guys.